Hello, Supernatural fans. Video this week. Yes, I'm doing another video 2 weeks in a row. Letting you guys know about the weather around here. The weather is raining. This morning, just this morning, we got 3 inches in 2 hours of time. It's still kind of misting out here, but it's very rainy. It's all week. It's just been crazy weather. But anyway, going around in the shop, letting everybody kind of know what's going on. The Cajun Queen here, we'll kind of start with the Cajun Queen. Mike has been sanding down the fenders, getting it all done right. So getting all the panels sanded down. The top here has been mudded, where anytime you see a seam, these will always get mudded and sanded down. The top is in a primer, and this primer here is a special primer. Don told me yesterday that it was like $250 a gallon, and this stuff seals, it's for bare metal, and it seals the metal and everything. So real expensive stuff, but we want to do these cars, we want to do them right when they go down to bare metal. So the Cajun Queen is just getting a lot of love, massaging and stuff right now. And so that's what's taking place on it. The Venator here, which is Brad and Mary Camps, it is getting ready. We're trying to get in the paint booth. I swear to God, we're trying to get this car in the paint booth. And the humidity and everything here has just been insane. So here it sits. There's the paint booth. We want to get it in there. It's just that we just don't have the weather. And I know that just sounds crazy, but it's the honest to God truth. This thing is ready to be shot. And it has been. It's just, we can't get it in there. Sorry, Brad. Sorry, Mary. Trust me, we want it in so we can get it out. Because this still has to go through the wet sanding and the polishing and everything like that. Brad, I do need to get a hold of you. I was told by Mike, and I get cars mixed up and stuff, and so we've always got parts coming, going, blah, blah, blah. But we need to get the seal kit for this car. For some reason, I spaced it off or whatever, but we need to get the seal kit for this car. So when it comes out of paint, it gets wet sanded, polished and everything, we want to put the whole new gasket seal kit in this car to keep it dry as possible. 4-door hardtops are not the best when it comes to sealing, but anyway, we want to do that. Okay, here's a little car over here. This car here is named Moose. Moose was originally owned by my good buddy Brian Tubbs, and he sold this car to my good buddy Jeff. So Jeff is now the prior owner of Moose. Jeff sold his car, Darkness, to Miss Linda. And so Miss Linda, finally we got Darkness out of what I call really now the holding cell. It was locked in there. We couldn't really get to him because from our storm it blew the door in, and we had to rig up a door so people wouldn't break in at night and stuff, and we couldn't open it, close it. It was like kind of like a permanent fixture, but we got a new door installed. We got the Darkness freed, and we've been doing, actually yesterday did some work on it, and it's sitting right outside right now, and I'll go over that here in just a second. So anyway, Moose came up. Brian had this car built when he was down in Florida, and there were some things that needed kind of some attention. Jeff kind of wanted us to go through and kind of get the car a little bit more done. And I'm not here kicking Brian in the nuts or not, because I love Brian, he's my brother. But we put on new studs. Mike did that. Got this trim was originally held in with like the plastic, and the plastic was rotten, and the trim was kind of wanting. It had like a big gap between the panels, and and so it's been all tightened up. Now it's flush against the body, and there's no fear of it to come flying off. We're going to put some new tires on it, and we're going to get alignment because the car definitely needs alignment. The car now has a new radiator in it. We got rid of that 1967 radiator, which was 50 years old. Also, it's been updated with the new A-arms and springs. Shocks are on their way here. We'll get the shocks on. Trying to think, a new sway bar, so the thing's gonna handle drive like it should. New windshield wipers have been put on. I want to adjust the one right over there just a little bit. I think it needs to come down just a little bit more. So new windshield wipers been put on. Like I said, we're gonna get new tires for the front. And then one of the other things that we're gonna do is we're gonna change out that exhaust. We're gonna make that exhaust right. Now, we are looking, if anybody has, this is a service announcement, if anybody has the Impala bumper ends, and they're nice, please contact Jeff. I will put his contact info because Jeff needs those bumper ends and stuff right there. So the Moose is going to be all put together. Oh, the one thing so when Brian had this car, he took it to a shop, had the interior done, and they put in a new headliner. Fantastic. Problem is, they put in a headliner called basket weave. There's nothing wrong with that. I'm sure some of the cars up on set, I think they got a car with every interior in it. Problem is, they don't make the cell panels with basket weave. They had one set of sun visors, and I got them, and so I'm trying to get material so we can reupholster the cell panels back there. Otherwise, your sun visors, your cell panels don't match your headliners. Kind of looks a little goofy. So that is our holdup. We're trying to get material in right there. And then other than that, this car, a few little things. Oh, and it'll get a weapons box in it. And it'll be going. But I think right now our kind of delay is going to be on trying to get those cell panels and everything matched up. So that is that with the Moose. So car's called Moose, so I'm sure there'll be a site on Facebook and everything, Jeff going over the Moose and stuff, but he's going to fly in and he's driving this back to Canada. So there's that. Then let's see what's going on. Really, the 66 Joe has not been touched. The pickup has not been touched. Quarter panels were ordered for Florida car here, Sammy, which it belongs to John. They are not in yet, but the front end has been attached. So I'll come around here. We got the core support in. Now, as you can see, it's leaning right up against the motor and stuff because we don't have all the bracing and stuff in. But new fan, new radiator, everything ready to start putting fenders and everything on. But obviously the guys want to get the quarter panels attached to it. Last car, this is the England car, which I call Queenie. I don't even know its proper name. I don't know if Steven's actually come up with a name for the car, so I call it Queenie. Next to the Cajun Queen, two queens in the shop. The car, like I said on my last video, the body work is pretty much all wrapped up on this one. They've got it in primers. They went in with the high dollar primer on the trunk lid, the panel back here where these rot out, and the engine has been pulled. So I got to find a big block for you, Steven, and that company, I don't know. I mean, I know they build great stuff, but boy, their customer service sucks ass. So anyway, 327's out. We're going to take that 400. We're going to clean it up, put new seals, gasket, blah, 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 all that in it. Paint it up. It will go, and then we'll probably have to pull the rear end because I know you said you wanted posi. Your drive shaft will be obviously cleaned, painted, new U-joints in it and all that. So, and then we'll start working on the front suspension and so forth down there. So that's kind of what's going on with the cars and in the shop this week. So once again, just rain, and just, man, that's just tough when you have a paint and body shop because humidity is not what you want when painting cars and stuff. So anyway, guys, I hope everybody kind of likes the little bit of the shop update this week. Just so everybody knows, this weekend coming up is Labor Day weekend, and I hope everybody has a safe and happy holiday. Do things with your family, have fun, make memories, don't get in trouble, you know, basically, and just have a really good time. I'm letting everybody know that I will not be doing a video next week. I'm going to be out of town. So hold on, there'll be videos going to a very special magical place. So you guys will want to tune in. I don't know if I'm going to be able to post videos where I'm going to be, but I'm going to try, okay? So I want everybody to know that. Out here, there is the darkness. She's been freed. She's sitting out in the rain, and there's a reason for this. We found out that there's a leak, Linda, in the seal. We're trying to figure out where the leak is, so we have it sitting out here. We're putting stuff over the floorboard to see where the water's coming down through. It's up in the front, so it's probably in the front windshield, so we'll probably have to pull that front windshield and get that done. I got the seat belts installed yesterday, and our rear bumper is now on the darkness, and I put the license plate on it and everything for you. So the rear bumper is now back on the darkness, which has been, good Lord, off for about a year. So, and as you can see, let me kind of open the door here. We got some paper down here, but now it's, of course, it's not showing any water. But we'll figure it out where it's coming through, but it's probably down in here. These cars are notorious for leaks. Now the body work was done, so I don't know if there was just enough sealer on the glass and stuff, but Don will figure it out. It's not the first time this has happened and everything. So Linda, I will be calling you, talking to you here real soon. So I got to make one more video. So I'm going to say goodbye to you guys, and I'll just talk to you hopefully next week. But if I don't be alarmed. It's because I'm gone. But I'm going to try to post videos where I'm at. Okay? So I will talk to you guys later. Bye.